I might be able to beat the Persona 4 side today. We'll see. We'll see. After shielding me from the enemy's attack, Yosuke and Chie stagger a bit before crumpling. I try to prop them both up. What? What is going on here? Did he summon her Persona?
Such trouble you've caused. Thanks to you, I'm forced to show myself.
The calm tone brings my confused mind back to reality. The same show we just defeated is standing nonchalantly before me. Or is it really the same show? That naked hostility and horrific madness from earlier is gone. The one standing here now is utterly calm and collected and has an intensely intimidating aura about him.
Who are you? I'm Sho Minazuki. We are Sho Minazuki.
I immediately recall what Sho said about that guy before. I get it now.
So there are two personalities within you. You have a split personality.
No way! Seriously?
That isn't strictly correct. I awakened within this child, and I exist to grant his wish. That's why I'm using that thing.
That thing?
It doesn't seem to be about Adachi-san, but it's hard to believe that what we've been through up to now is created by a human acting alone. Most likely some otherworldly being is involved with this, just like in last year's case.
This child's heart was warped due to great suffering at the hands of man. I must eradicate all that lives to win back peace for him.
Impossible. He's going to win back peace by wiping out every living thing? Minazuki is serious about this. He'd go so far as to destroy the world for Sho's sake. I like how they're using like the two halves of the name for his fucking personalities. Kinda pretty good.
What good will it do to make the world that way? Humans can't live on their own.
That's your perspective. He's unlike you, though, and requires help from no one. Are you that scared of a world with no allies?
No, you're wrong. People grow by living together with others. That's how they're able to better themselves.
As I said, that's your perspective. Sadly, you have no more friends to save you.
Minazuki casts a gaze behind me to the hallway back there.
Seeing as none of them are rushing in, your other friends must have fallen somewhere along the line.
I can't help my voice from trembling. It's true there's an uneasiness somewhere in my heart. I keep wondering, why hasn't anyone come yet? And is everyone really okay?
Damn it! You don't listen to that guy! Yeah, we're fine, so...
You shouldn't try and act tough. You're on the brink of death. What use would you be? Actually, perhaps you are a hindrance to begin with. Isn't that right, Narukami? Since you seem more accomplished than them.
Yosuke and Chie are lost for words. Yosuke, Chie, don't listen to him, I swear. Only Adachi-san continues to gaze upon us quietly as we struggle to find a retort from Minazuki.
Why not cast them aside? Then you'll be able to fight freely. Or are you unable to fight properly without these bonds you speak of? Your weakness is propped up by others, as is the rest of yours. Protecting your wounded comrades will result in your death.
A shadow-like persona appears behind Minazuki. No, I'm still trying to shield these two. If I dodge it, Yosuke and Chie will be...
You forget about us! You at least gotta...
That's right! Don't let us drag you down!
What? What are you saying?
How does it feel? You are about to be slain because of your precious friends. These are indeed bonds, but only in the sense that they restrain you. Don't you think it would be better to remain alone?
I ignore Minazuki and concentrate on his persona. Can I repel his attack while protecting my friends behind me? How? At that moment, Minazuki makes his move.
Izanagi!
I muster all my strength and send my persona at his, but it's easily repelled and I fall to my knees from the force. It's no use. I can't completely block Minazuki's attack so long as I'm unable to move an inch. Seeing me off balance, Minazuki's persona draws back its blade to finish me off.
Let's end this.
If I jump back now, I could dodge his blade, but then I'd leave Yosuke and Chie open. Damn it, what do I do? I will keep my legs from reflexively dodging. Strangely, I don't feel afraid. I believe in them. Even if I fall, my friends will protect this town. Oh. What's going on now? Fade to black? Bullshit. No! We're just gonna go back to the state. No?
Persona.
Oh!
Persona.
Yeah! Naoto and Lapras ran their asses off. Good shit. I made it the hell up there before everybody else. I'm actually kind of impressed. Two personas appear before my eyes as if cutting through the red fog. They block the incoming attack from Minazuki's persona. The sound of rushing footsteps draws near. Before I can even turn around, I hear two voices.
Yukun! Senpai, are you alright?
Yeah.
That's right, my friends aren't a burden to me. I made it this far because they were with me. I'm not strong at all, but as long as I have my bronze with them, I can do whatever I have to. Sure, why can't you see that?
More imbeciles. It seems deploying doppelgangers made from shadows wasn't enough.
Don't move. Get away from Yukun, or I won't show any mercy.
No need for histrionics. I'll concede now without them. Though, should I at least get rid of Narukami first?
No, they look exhausted from their battle so far, but Minazuki doesn't seem to be suffering at all. Just ignore me and save Yosuke and Chie.
Sounds like a bad plan. Haven't you ever heard the saying, the cornered stag is most dangerous? I don't think you have time or energy to waste.
Though Naoto was standing at the ready, her eyes opened wide at the voice that interrupted us. It's a natural reaction for anyone who's involved in that case.
No. Why are you here?
Earthquake! Get under a table!
Whoa!
Get in the bathtub!
What is this shaking?
It's an earthquake!
It's begun. I'll be taking my leave. All that's left is to see this through.
Minazuki looks up at the creaking ceiling, then turns his back to us, as if we hold no interest for him.
Hey, hold it!
Naoto and Lapras, deciding that they can't let him escape, fan out to flank Minazuki. I'm not sure how now is the time to fight him, but it's too late now. I ready my own sword again. We all surround Minazuki.
You truly love to swarm, don't you? You find your strength by herding together. But there are enough persona fragments now. I have no need to deal with you anymore.
What is this? My legs.
This again.
God damn it, I want to feel my legs again. Minazuki's eyes begin to shine blood red and we lose control of our bodies. It's that power that held us down at the school gate. No, it's even worse than that. It's got us all in his grip.
I am overtaxed. I've been relying on this borrowed power too much. But now it's not the time to hold back.
Minazuki's expression seemed to harden for a moment, but in the next instant he takes a great leap, farther than humanly possible, and descends before the giant door. He disappears beyond that door, and the heavy sound of the door closing echoes through the room. All we could do was watch him go. Fortunately, his exit finally released us from the power that was holding us in place. We have to pursue him at once. Pursue Lubu? I think we have to pursue Lubu. He's basically Lubu. However, as if taking his place, we hear the sound of approaching footsteps from the fog.
I'll take over from here. Let's begin. Bring on the ring!
Great. That's what I want to deal with right now, yeah. At the fur-clad woman's command, red pillars fall into the four corners of the room. I know this woman.
Mitsuru-san?
No, that's a fake.
Where's Minazuki?
He's gone already. Hey, not to butt in, but don't you think you're in over your heads a little this time? Didn't you see his power? You're up against more than just that brat.
Dachi-san, who had put some distance between us without us noticing, speaks in his usual carefree tone from outside the invisible walls. Sure, that Minazuki's power isn't normal. Does that mean that she'll receive power from something beyond human understanding, just like Adachi-san did once?
I mean, don't you think it's a little late? He said he has all the persona fragments he needs. So all that's left is to summon that thing, and then jam the fragments he's gathered into. That might have hurt. What was that for?
You speak too much, imbecile. Should I deal with you instead?
Whoa, no way! Where'd you get that idea? All right then. I did try to warn you guys.
Itachi sent waves to us while leaving the classroom. Before I can even consider the message he left us with, the fake Mitsuru-san points her rapier at us.
Now it's time for your execution. I'll send you all to the afterlife, one after another.
Ooh. I think I played Labradus against Shadow Naoto, I believe. So everybody's done. I don't want to play as Naoto. Naoto would get wrecked by Mitsuru, I believe. So yeah, I'm playing my boy again. Playing the Sister Complex Keeping of Steel. Let's go! There's a lot of rock. Woo! I beat some ass. Considering I also just know his moveset better. Open with that! Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to open with, but sure, that works actually. Shit. That's not what I want to open. Whoop! Up! Oh, look at that! Whoa! Oh! No! Shit! There we go, that's what I fucking wanted the whole time. Oh! Yes! Caught you dashing! Oops. Even if it didn't hit, I think the chip would have done it. No, it would have been about half that if I chipped. But hey! You know, random supers. Raw ass supers. Always the best way to play a fighting game, right? Hell yeah. Raw supers. Love it. The red pillar shattering, the fake Mitsuru-san melts. The persona fragments, the melting fake spits out, float up, becoming a ribbon of gold light floating to the top of the tower. We were able to escape danger, but the damage we've taken isn't light either. We can't just run off and chase after Minazuki immediately. Sure you can.
In any case, let's sort the situation out.
To give Yosuke and Chie some time to recover, we agreed to Naoto's suggestion and start sifting through all the information and speculations we have.
Sho is conspiring with the other Minazuki, and they enveloped this town in red fog. They then set things up so that we would fight our fakes here. When persona users fight inside the red fog, their persona is carved off into fragments, which are being harvested at the top of this tower.
So the whole time, this P1 climax was just to gather our persona fragments, right?
Right. And Sho and Minazuki are planning on using the gathered persona fragments on whatever it is they're summoning with this tower.
But what's Sho going through so much fuss to summon?
How they intend to use the persona fragments on this summoned entity, and what effects it'll have, remain to be seen.
Yeah, but Minazuki said he was gonna eradicate all living things by summoning this being. We can't let that happen.
Minazuki's trying to fix it so no one else but Sho exists anymore, right? That's pretty serious.
If that's what he's up to, we don't have much time left. We gotta hurry and stop him! Oh, hold on a sec. There's something I was wondering about.
Huh? What is it?
Yeah, that Minazuki guy told you he didn't have a split personality, right, Yukon?
Yeah, I definitely heard him say that.
And, that's what made me think that maybe there's a plume of dusk stuck in it.
Huh?
What do you mean? Well, I told Naoto-kun this before, but the plume of dusk has to do with creating Igises in my hearts, right? When I met Minazuki, the plume of dusk inside me resonated, like when I first met Igis. So if Sho doesn't have split personality, but that Minazuki was a personality that showed up later, it got me wondering. Huh? But how? Why?
No, it's possible. Thinking about it, Mitsuru-san suspected that Labrys' kidnapper had ties to the Kirijo group. I looked into it as well, but during the reign of Koetsu Kirijo, Mitsuru-san's grandfather, as CEO of the Kirijo group, they performed many inhumane experiments, which led to the various shadow-related crises that Mitsuru-san's group continues to deal with. I wouldn't be surprised if Sho was a victim of one of the experiments from that time.
So, are you saying Sho had one of those plume thingies stuck into him as an experiment?
According to my theory, yes.
Seriously?
A heavy silence falls over us. If Sho's past was that horrible, it's no wonder he hates the world. I'd expect nothing less from the victim of the inhumane human experimentation, artificially born and then covered up. He probably doesn't even know the importance of the bonds that people form.
Either way, we must hurry on. If we can rescue Mitsuru-san, she may be able to tell us more.
Everyone nods and we begin heading up to the top of the tower. Not one person has mentioned a word about our friends who aren't with us. Rize, Kanji, Teddy, Yukiko, and the other shadow operatives fighting alongside Labrys. But it's not because we're not worried about them. It's that we believe in our friends to look after themselves. Rather than go back to town to check on them, we can trust in them and put all our energy into climbing this tower. We have to move fast if we want to prevent Sho and Minazuki's plan, and protect the town that's so precious to us. Plus, we need to know what Adachi-san is really up to. Yes, that'd be really nice to know his motivation. Well, okay, never mind, not really necessarily his motivation, but his plan, his ploy. What does he thinking? Because I still don't really know what he's planning, what he's thinking. Be nice to know that. Labrys and I lend our respective shoulders to Yosuke and Chie, who's still recovering from their injuries, as we climb the stairs to the top of the tower. We thought the distorted stairs would lead to another maze-like hallway, but they only go further and further up.
Hey, we're at the end. There's a door.
This is the door to the rooftop.
That's a really ominous door. Holy shit, that is the most ominous door I've ever seen.
I'm going to open it.
Everyone nods and Naoto opens the door. What we see... I'm going crazy a bit.